Namaste. Hi everyone, my name is Kate. Welcome to my studio, Body Love Yoga Studio here in Iloilo City, and thank you for joining me for another short yoga class. You won't need any props for this class. I make sure that most of the videos I post here are very friendly to those who have nothing at home. So if you don't have any yoga props, you don't really need them. However, if you do, you can keep them close by just in case you know when to grab a prop and anytime that you need it to support you in this practice. If you have any injuries or any conditions in the body, be very mindful of that. You don't have to do everything that I say. Always take modifications if it's necessary so that you can get the best out of this class. So we'll all begin in a child's pose. So when you're ready, come and join me here. You will take your knees wide apart, as wide as your mat, or slightly wider than your hips if you don't have a mat. Big toes together. Crawl your hands forward and then lower the forehead and the elbows down. See if you can stretch your arms to the top of your mat even more, and if you can sit your hips further down to your heels and then relax everything here. Let's begin with 3 cleansing breaths. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. And let it go. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Allow your breath to now come back to a more normal state. Allow your breath to not feel like it's straining your body. Breathe in slowly through your nose. And breathe out slowly through the nose. Inhale, feel the belly expand. Exhale, draw the belly in. Breathe in. And breathe out. If you know your Ujjayi breath, and this is part of your regular practice, begin to work on that here, where you inhale into the back of your throat, creating a whispering sound with the breath. And then exhale, do the same thing. Imagine you are whispering or fogging up a mirror in front of your mouth. It's almost the same sensation, the same action happening in your throat. So try to recreate that here. Otherwise, just keep breathing. You don't necessarily have to do your Ujjayi breath. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, lift your head up, crawl your hands back towards you. You will lift your hips off the heels, tuck all 10 toes under. You can even help your toes here to completely flatten on your mat, making sure that your feet are still together, and if possible, squeeze your heels closer together as well. Now if this is already a lot, you can keep your hands on the mat and just push your hips down to the heels. If you feel like you can handle a little bit more, be very mindful of your knees, your feet, ankles, toes. If you're able to, crawl the hands to your thighs and sit up tall. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down a few times. And then relax the shoulders. Let's start to roll out the neck a few times as well. So let's bring the chin down to the chest. As you inhale, right ear to right shoulder, moving very slowly. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin down. Keep going. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, down. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, down. Bring your head back to center. Stay here for a few more breaths. Just sink your weight down into the heels. Relaxing the shoulders, the upper body. Feeling this deeply stretch the soles of your feet and your toes. And take your last 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale And exhale. We'll slowly release the hands down to the mat. Gently release your feet and just roll out your ankles, moving one direction first, and then move the other direction. And then from here, just point your toes, bring your knees a bit closer together, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. So we're gonna move our arms here to roll out the shoulders a little bit, create more space and mobility in the shoulders. So when you're ready, start to reach your left arm forward and just move this left arm around in circles. We will be repeating this movement a few times throughout the class, so just prepare to come back to this. Now reverse. You don't even have to really extend the arm here as much. Think about starting the movement from the shoulder so the elbow can kind of relax. One more. Good. Now inhale, reach the left arm up. This time really open the chest. Exhale, weave the arm underneath you all the way to the right. Lower the left shoulder and left ear down. Think about extending the arm as far away to the right as you can so that you really stretch the upper back. Draw your belly in, press into the feet, and lengthen the back of your neck. Then start to crawl the right hand forward to the top of your mat if you'd like. It may help to stay on the fingertips and keep the elbow and forearm off the ground. Breathe here. One more breath. Slide your right hand back to the face, lift yourself up, and take the left hand down to the mat. So same thing on the other side. Start to move your right arm in circles. So reach the right arm forward and move it all the way back and around. Keep going here. Go the other direction. Good, and then from here, reach your right arm up. Exhale, weave it underneath you all the way to the left side. Really stretch and extend the right arm to stretch the upper back. And then maybe crawl the left hand forward. Back of the neck long, so slightly bring your chin down. Stay on the fingertips, stretching the sides of your torso. And just breathe here. One more breath, inhale. And then exhale, slide your left hand back to the face and lift yourself all the way up. Good. From here, tuck your toes under and really press into all 10 toes, finding your puppy stretch. Crawl your hands forward and then lower the elbows, lower the forehead down. Draw the belly in and up and hug your ribs in. Press into the feet. Stay here. And inhale, lift the head up. Crawl your hands back, slowly sliding it back one at a time. And then we're gonna move into your high plank position. So right here, start to slightly round your upper back, just a little bit, as if you're pushing away from the floor. Keep your chest open and the neck long. Step your feet back until you're in a high plank. Pull the belly in, lengthen the body, take a breath in. Now as you exhale, gently bring the knees down. So notice that the knees are slightly behind the hips. Then inhale, lift the knees up. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees down. Last, inhale up. And then exhale, down. Keep your knees on the floor. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, hug those elbows in. Control your way down. So you're on the floor, point your feet, press the toenails down, and then let's reach our hands back. So interlock your fingers if you can. with the palms touching. If it feels very hard to do, you can just keep the arms extended all throughout, okay? So here we go. Find your arm variation. Stretch your hands back. Inhale, lift your head, chin, and chest up, and hold here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Take your arms out to a T. Continuing to stretch out the shoulders, we're gonna bend the left forearm or the left elbow first. Try to press the front of the shoulder down to the ground. Your right hand will come down by your chest with the palm flat as if it's about to do a cobra. Bend your right knee, look over to the right, and roll on over to the left side. Let your foot rest behind you. Let the head drop on the floor and stay here. This will feel like a very, very deep stretch on the left shoulder. So listen to that, feel that here. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath, inhale, and exhale. Slowly roll onto your belly again. Let's do the other side. So you're gonna bend the right elbow. Palm is facing down, or right shoulder is pressing down. Left hand by your chest. Turn your head to the left. Bend your left knee. And then roll on over to your right, resting your head down, allowing the left foot to drop down behind you. Breathe here. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Slowly roll onto the belly again. We're gonna do one more back bend, the same thing we did earlier. So reach your hands back, either palms lifted up, arms straight, or interlace your fingers and try to interlock your fingers in a different way wherein the other hand is now on top, if you can still remember. Stretch your arms back, inhale, lift the head. Chest up, lift your hands off of your back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last breath, inhale. And then exhale, release. Take your hands by your chest. You're gonna tuck your toes under to lift up to the hands and knees. And then exhale, downward facing dog. First one for today. So as you're in your down dog, draw the hips up higher. You can pedal out your feet here, continuing to stretch out the feet, the hamstrings, the calves. Relax your head down. Allow movements to just come through depending on what the body may need and what the body is feeling at the moment. Relax the neck. You want your feet to be about hips width apart, with the toes pointing forward the same direction as your knees. Your knees can always bend, especially if it feels very tight in the back of your legs today. And just take one more breath, inhale, and exhale. Now inhale, look at your hands. We'll start with the left leg, so step your left foot forward quietly to the left hand, lower the right knee down. So as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna go back to those arm circles again. So with your right hand still on the floor, reach your left arm forward, inhale, circle it all the way around. Keep going here. Try to start the movement from the shoulder. Don't forget to breathe. Now reverse. Very good. And then from here, inhale, reach your left arm up, opening up the chest, extending the fingers up. Exhale, take your left hand to a bind, wrap it around your back. Maybe it'll even find the side of your waist. Roll the shoulder back and lift your chest up. Sink your hips deeper. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, reach your left hand up. Exhale, left hand down. From here, downward dog. So step back, hips up, drop your head down. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Other side, you will step your right foot forward to the right thumb. Now quietly lower the left knee down, making sure the knee is further back behind your hips. And then from here, arm circles again. So reach your right arm forward and circle it all the way around. And then reverse. Good, and then this time reach your right hand up, inhale. And then exhale, take a bind, right hand to your lower back, maybe even finding the left waist. Roll the shoulder back, open the chest, and breathe. And then inhale, reach your right hand up again. Exhale, take it all the way down, step back, downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, come forward to your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, drop your knees, shift forward, control your way down. Inhale to your first back bend, point your toes, push into the ground, lift up. And as you find your cobra, draw the belly in and ribs in. If it lessens your back bend, that's okay, as long as you keep your core tight here. Take another breath, inhale. And then exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward dog. One last breath, inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, look forward, walk your feet to the front of your mat, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold, bow your head down. Stay here for a few moments, allowing the upper body to rest over the legs, squeezing a little tighter together. Belly hugs in to bring yourself closer to the thighs. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine, shoulders draw back. Exhale, fold, bow your head. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side and rise up to stack, hands up to the sky. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath here. And let's continue to move. Inhale, sweep your hands up again. Exhale, dive forward and fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands down, step back, high plank position. Inhale, shift forward. Take your chaturanga with or without knees. Inhale to your back bend, hug your belly in. Exhale, down dog, hips up and back. Breathing in. And breathing out. Take your feet and legs closer together. Inhale, right leg kicks up. Exhale, heel to the butt, knee to the sky. So stack your hips, lift the knee up. Keep your chest facing down. And keep the left heel pushing down. One more breath, inhale. As you exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Rise all the way up. So pivot the left foot flat and rise up to your 5-point star. So we're gonna prep for warrior two, your triangles, all of that. But stay here for the meantime. So you want your right foot to point forward, left foot to point to the left. Keep your hips centered. Then from here, inhale, triangle, reach your right hand forward. As you exhale, take your right hand down either on the shin or go lower to the ankle. And then left hand will reach up to the sky. Draw the belly in, roll this right shoulder back and in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Look down, bend your right knee, come all the way back up. Warrior two. So bend into your right knee, open your knee out to the right side, and stay here. We're gonna find your reverse warrior. So flip your right palm up, take your left hand to your lower back, and then inhale, right arm up and over your head. Bend a little bit more, lift the chest. Inhale, exhale. Try to avoid leaning forward. I need you to lean back. So if you need to lessen how far back you go to reverse warrior, you may stay right in the middle and work on lifting the chest. Last two. Inhale, come back to center, arms out wide. Extend your right leg, turn your right toes in. Take your hands behind you, interlocking the fingers once again. Stretch your hands back, chin up, chest up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Lifting your hands up and away from your back. Pull the belly in. Lean your way to the toes, so you will feel like your toes are starting to grip the mat. Relax the neck and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more breath, inhale. And then exhale, release your hands to the floor. Lift up halfway. This time, turn your toes out and your heels in. Inhale, exhale, bend your left knee and squat all the way down. So basically your skandasana or like a half squat or more like a side lunge, however way you want to call it. Now in case it's very hard for you to come down deep into the squat, that's fine. You can always just stay on the heel. Your knee can either point forward, point to the side, or point forward as long as the foot is also pointing in the same direction. And if ever you're really limited here, you can always just keep the foot flat and stay here. See how low you can go with your hands supporting you and your foot flat. Okay? So many different options. For your last 3 breaths here, see if you'd like to crawl your hands forward and bow down. Inhale, lift up. Rise all the way back up to center. Crawl to the front of your mat. And then step back, high plank. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Draw the belly in. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let me just turn around before we do the other side. Here we go. You're going to take your feet together. Left leg will kick up and back. Exhale, heel to the butt, knee to the step. So stack your hips, chest faces down. Draw the right heel down. Inhale here. As you exhale, knee to chest. Step your left foot forward in between your hands. Turn the right foot flat. Come all the way up to center. Everything long and straight first. So you want your left foot and right foot to be in line with each other. Left foot points forward, right foot points to the right. Triangle pose. Reach your left hand to the front. Exhale, hand to the shin. Right hand up to the sky. Open your chest. Pull the belly in and breathe. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Look down, bend your left knee. Come rising up to your warrior two first. Set it up here. Bend your knee. Move your knee out to the left side. Expand your chest. And then flip your left palm. Reverse your warrior. Right hand will wrap around your back, lifting your chest up. Breathe here. One more breath. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, extend your left leg and turn your feet in. So toes in, heels out. Take your hands behind your back again. Switching the grip, other hand on top. Stretch your hands back. Inhale, chin and chest up. Exhale, hold forward, bow down. Lift your hands and arms away from the spine. Shift your weight to the toes. Lift the tail up higher and relax the crown of your head. One more breath, inhale. And then exhale, release your hands down, lift up halfway. Turn your feet out. This time the right knee will bend. So find your skandasana, your version of this pose. Breathing into the hips, inner thighs, to the ankles and calves. And then once you've settled into your version of this pose, maybe you'd like to crawl your hands forward and bow your head. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Crawl your hands back, lift up, come up to center. Crawl the hands to the left foot so you're facing the front of your mat once again, and then inhale, step it back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. And then exhale, down dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, look forward, step, hop, or walk to the front of your mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to stand, hands up. And then exhale, come to your chair pose. Bend your knees, sit low. Take a breath in, send your weight back to the heels. Feet are parallel. One more breath, inhale. Start to sit lower, slowly for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down on your mat. One boat pose, legs and feet together. Lift your feet up, chest up. Inhale, exhale. If you like, extend your legs. Last option, extend the arms. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more in. And then exhale, bend your knees, feet flat, and open your knees. So, butterfly pose. While you're here, bring the heels closer in, knees wide apart. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, bow down. You can use your elbows to guide your knees here, helping the hips open up wider. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly lift yourself up. Let's extend our right leg forward, so I'm mirroring you. Left foot to the thigh. And then inhale, left hand up. Keep your right hand down by your side. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, fold here. Inhale, lift up. You will take your left hand behind you on the floor with your fingers pointing to the back as well. And then you'll slowly send your weight to the left knee. Lift your butt off of the floor. Sweep your right arm over your head, kind of like a baby wild thing. And lift your chest, stretching the entire right side of your body. So allow the right leg to be straight. You can bring your foot flat on the floor. Last breath, inhale. And then exhale, slowly sit back down. Let's switch sides. So left leg straight, bend your right knee, foot to the thigh. Keep your left hand down by your side, right hand We'll lift up, inhale, exhale, reach for the foot, and then inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold. One more breath, inhale, and exhale. Slowly lift yourself up. Take your right hand on the floor behind you with your fingers pointing back. Send your weight to the right knee. Inhale, lift up. Left arm over your head, stretching the entire side of your body. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly sit down. Coming out of the pose. Let's extend both legs forward in front. Arms forward, inhale. And then exhale, just roll yourself down to lie down on your back. So once you are lying down, bend your knees here. Feet flat on the floor. Take your hands down by your hips, palms facing down. Push into the arms, push into the feet with your feet parallel to one another. And then inhale, lift your hips up. So finding your bridge pose, option is to just stay here with the arms straight or to interlace your fingers once again with the palms together, lifting up higher. Your last option is to come up to wheel pose if that's already part of your practice, because if it's not part of your practice yet, then I would avoid it for today. If you want to do wheel, go ahead and take your hands by the ears with the fingers pointing to the shoulders. Palms should be flat. Elbows need to be hugging in. You're going to push into the ground. Inhale. Come up to the crown of your head first just to check your arms, your forearms, elbows hugging in all throughout. And then push into the feet and hands again. Inhale. Lift yourself all the way up, sending your chest back towards your hands so that your shoulders stack over the wrists. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. If you're ready to come down, exhale, bend your elbows. Slowly tuck your chin in. Lower the head down. Lower the hips and release the arms. So whether you came from bridge or wheel, you're down on the floor now. Let's roll out our wrists. So interlock your fingers and just roll out your wrists like you're creating a figure eight. See if you can go the other direction. Good. And then from here, take your arms out wide, finding a twist. Take both knees to the chest, legs together. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Turn your head to the left. Try to keep your left palm facing up. Relax the ankles, relax the legs here. Breathe. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, switch sides, legs to the other side. Turn your head to the right. And then inhale, center again. From here, release your legs down, extend your legs. Arms down by your side, palms facing up, legs wide apart, let the feet drop to the side and close your eyes. You stay here for as long as you can, maybe for about 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.